Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer, and that's Ian Andrews, and we're gonna do a review.
Yeah, Ancho Reyes.
Ancho Reyes. My nipples hurt. Well, no, my chest.
Ancho Chili Liqueur.
Ancho
This will
chili.
hurt your nipples.
You rub that on open nipples.
Well, let's find out.
All right. No.
Well, we'll start with our tongues, and
Yeah.
then we'll progress to our nipples depending on how well it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little foreplay. A little ancho chili foreplay. I looked out on liquor.com. They had a whole ancho chili thing. They probably paid for this. I don't know. But apparently it's based on a 1927 recipe from Puebla. I might be saying that wrong. Town in Mexico known for its ancho chilies, which are dry smoked poblanos.
Poblano. I love stuffed poblanos.
Well, this is the stuffed.
Chili rellenos.
Imagine, oh yeah, from the Mexican.
Yes, yeah.
Any of them really.
Yeah, lots of them.
Yeah.
Probably not Taco Bell, but lots of other ones.
No, Taco Bell ruin it if they do.
Homemade
This is obviously a smaller bottle than what you'll purchase.
Probably. I mean, you could probably purchase that.
Yeah, they do sell. It says sample only, not for resale.
Oh, okay.
It's really small, and it says basically what that website says, but with smaller text on the nose. Oh, I can tell you what it is on the nose, but you'll probably get it. I'll tell you what the tasting is after. What do you taste besides heat and smoke?
I do taste, well,
Not smoke,
it's also
but
sweet. So
like
it's
a barbecue smoke, not like a smoke.
Yeah. No, it definitely reminds me of a chili relleno. I'm thinking almost you put like a cream in this or something, and it'll give you like that chili relleno flavor.
Cream?
Cream, like a cheese. The cheese inside the chili, and then like something.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't put cheese in your cocktail, so yeah, you probably.
No, yeah, I mean maybe.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of some of the same species.
Exactly. It's creamy. It's gonna ease out the mouthfeel, but that's not bad.
Yeah, because the cheese is gonna bring down some of the heat. There is a little bit of spiciness, but it's not overwhelming in your face. They have notes of cinnamon. They also call out cacao.
Cacao.
You could get a cacao flavor out of this, but it's after like the heat diminishes, and it is definitely more of what's the ABV, because this is more of liqueur. Oh, it's 40. 40 ABV liqueur.
Right, but it's sweet still. It's like a sweet 40.
It's a thicker. It tastes like a thicker.
I get the chocolate cinnamon. There's like a point on your tongue where you can get that chocolate cinnamon, even through the burn.
That's
it's
like a mole.
Weird.
Like a lot of different Mexican food has that cinnamon chocolate play. That's not like chocolate. It's not like Hershey's bar.
It's not that sweet chocolate, but it's like the chocolate, it's like the cocoa.
Like cacao bean crap. You bite it and you're like, wow, that's not. It's almost like you get the taste like that's chocolate, but it's not what you're expecting.
Yeah, it's not.
Your mouth is confused.
It's not a Hershey's Kiss. Right. And like spice and chocolate go really well together, I think.
They do. So does beer. I know what you're doing.
Get the chocolate.
Because my beer fridge only has 3 things in it. Beer, cranberries,
and chocolate.
And then it looks like some Flying Dog. Oh, we have to review that Flying Dog, too. The spice does actually get a little bit more aggressive as you sip on it, I think.
I like the spice of the sweet, though, because that's a fun...
And that's a dark chocolate.
This is the lightest of the darks. This is the 60% cacao.
Lightest of the dark. It's like 100% of the time it's 60%.
Every time.
But that's the sweetest of all.
Yeah, it's the sweetest. It's low sweet.
The sweetest are the ones in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have some pretty aggressive non-sweetness. It's like eating a cacao bean. It actually makes it taste more sweet. With the heat.
That's good with that. A little more of this stuff. I'm going to finish all this chocolate. Jen's going to want to try it too anyway. Probably.
It's still aggressive.
There you go, Jen. Ready?
I'm like a ninja. I would have caught that.
Yeah, but it's empty.
Like that.
Would have swatted to the ground.
Actually, what would have been cooler is if you just went like this and moved out of the way. I'm going to pick up my chocolate. Oh, man. I cleaned this and it's all dirty again.
This is actually a cool pairing with chocolate. I kind of like it.
It's still aggressively spicy, though.
It is. And the sweet in the cacao doesn't really nullify the spice, but I think it accentuates the flavor of the
and chocolate's actually, and chocolate gets a little sweeter with the liqueur, or whatever. 40% liqueur. To me, that's right up all in there. When spicy's in, you can't go wrong.
Apparently in Venezuela they drink rum.
They have the best rum ever.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to try Venezuelan rum.
What's the Venezuela?
What kind of brand?
Doesn't Maison have Venezuela?
I wouldn't put it by them. Most of that stuff is
Jamaican?
Caribbean side.
No.
What's Methuselah?
They have, what?
Methuselah.
Oh, maybe that's.
Oh, okay.
You guys wait there.
Because they have the Guyana. Maison has a Guyana.
Yeah, that's maybe the one I'm thinking.
Grand Reserva. No, it's Cuba. Well, it's not really Cuba. This is,
Anyway,
Well, that's it.
this is what I was thinking. Cuba. But it can't be made in Cuba.
It's original formula of Cuba.
Right. That's because we wouldn't have it here.
you got that in the duty free store, didn't you?
No.
In which case you would have.
Oh, Dominican. Never mind. Same thing.
Say
Venezuela, Dominica, whatever.
So we're all over the place.
I think it's.
I like it.
This has a
It's interesting.
similar to the Soltado Añejo tequila with the spice. I think that can play the similar way, but a little bit more. I wonder.
Less coffee-ish.
Yeah, like, what is that stuff like a Bloody Mary? What do they call that? Savory.
Yeah.
Like I could see this playing in some savory cocktails as well.
Well, also with the sweetness, like there's a difference in the flavor profile between the Serrano chili peppers in the Soltado and the Ancho chilies in this.
This is a little deeper on flavor. The other's a little hotter.
Yeah. Yeah.
This has a little bit more like body to the pepper itself. The other one's got, which means the other one fits in a lot of drinks. You're just like, I need some spicy hotness. Boom.
Which you can always go with that.
If you want to get, there's multiple levels of tools that you have at your disposal. You could go with the Añejo tequila and say 1 part that to 2 parts something else. This, which is like a 1/8 part that to something else, depending on where you want to go. This, if you want to do, I would say, this is probably a higher part or a more delicate drink. You do a martini this way, like if you wanted to get a crafty little martini for spicy season. And when I say spicy season, I mean all the time.
Coming up this summer. Well, I think the cool thing is like they are different offerings too between the.
Yeah, there's no. It's not an overlap.
It's not an overlap. Just because it's spicy, it doesn't fit in this. You can't shoehorn it into the same
No,
thing.
there's not a lot
This
you
is
can.
much sweeter. I think there's more of a
Yeah.
even though it's a high alcohol, this is more of a liqueur.
Right. Yeah, I think there's very few. The only time I've seen where you can pigeonhole yourself in is when you just do like jalapeno vodka. Like jalapeno anything, it's so subtle that it tastes more like green pepper in the end than spice.
Especially once you mix it in stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like if you want
It
green
gets dulled
pepper
down.
vodka, which doesn't really actually sound very good, but it could probably have some uses to it. Really,
Bloody
just
Mary.
Bloody Mary, or any of those bloody like tomato-based drinks.
Well, the cool thing is there's a lot more sweet drinks with the spice coming out lately.
Yeah.
That tend to be good, and they're not. You don't have to be a Bloody Mary fan or a savory umami.
Which is
fan,
good because neither of us are Bloody Mary fans.
which is awesome.
That makes life so much easier.
Gives us an excuse to bring Dan and Julie.
Yeah. Like you need one. Alcohol. Okay, we're here.
Yeah, we're here.
We're on that. So that, my friends, is the Ancho
Reyes,
Reyes.
I think.
I don't know. I'm not exactly all up in the Spanish way of saying things, but I'm gonna go. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think that's right. Ancho Reyes.
Ancho Reyes. I don't know the price point of that, but I'm sure I could put it in the text below or in the floaties. Or you just buy it and you'll know how much it is because it'll be on the receipt. That's how I do it.
I bet you do.
Remember to subscribe to the show. We're done. We're teaching you how to drink. It's just like ice sculpturing, but more fun because you get to break stuff. Worst case, if it doesn't come out right or you break one oddly, then just